Hi, good evening to all the viewers of College Dunia. I'm very happy and welcoming you to the new episode of Thoughts on Education. I'm very glad today because I have Mr. ARIF Ahmed sir, who is the chairman of MAJ Foundation and Dhanwantari Group of Institutions. Thank you so much, sir, for taking your valuable time and joining with us.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me on the show.
Thank you. So I would give a small idea about what my MAJ Foundation, how it actually impacted the society. Because it was MAJ Foundation was founded in the year 2003 by Arif sir, along with her wife, Madam Neelam Ahmed ma'am, is actually a doctor as well. So their institution was dedicated to provide quality education to all students from all backgrounds of the society. So imparting knowledge to the poor and the needy, that was the major motive behind the institution. Currently, they are having colleges. They are having Dhanwantari Nursing College, Dhanwantari School of Nursing, Dhanwantari College of Education, Silver Spring International School. They have Dhanwantari Degree College, Dhanwantari PU College, Dhanwantari Academy for Management Studies, who is providing PG courses and MBA courses and all for the students. So, Arif sir, I would like to ask you, sir, how has been the journey past 23 years? How has it been going?
Oh, well, it has been always an excellent journey. It has always been pleasing and at the same time, a lot of hurdles in life.
Mm-hmm.
We had to face a lot of resistance from so many people across. And yet we stood together, me and my wife, and, fought a lot of battles together.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Being, coming from a, background with different avenues and starting off without anything, was very difficult. Mm-hmm. But then ultimately hard work pays. The dedication will always pay end of the day. So still in the part of the journey. It's not come to an end. So we still got a long way to go. And it is just the beginning, I feel. So in the event of which, we can't complain. It's been a fruitful journey.
Yeah, wonderful. It's very pleasure to hear because it's a message which you're giving to the youth. Consistency, trust, patience, everything leads to success. Right, sir?
Exactly. Never give up and, patience.
100%. That's it. So being the chairman of Dhanwantari Group of Institutions of Dhanwantari Academy for Management Studies, which we are referring right now, sir, can you please tell me about your philosophy of leadership? How would you describe your leadership style?
Well, I would describe leadership from how you go ahead and you always lead from the front, always. You stand along with all the people who are working under you, taking them along and being there for the good and bad and standing for your morals and values, which is the most important thing.
Exactly.
One cannot just, call the shots and not follow certain things. You have to set an example by being one to follow a lot of rules and regulations in your day-to-day academic career. So this is what I always tell all my students, that follow your leader, but follow the right way. Don't just follow it blindly.
Wonderful words, sir. Sir, in education system in India, other foreign countries are structured very differently, right? So in your experience, what can an inbound student gain from studying here in your institute? If a foreigner or a person from outside is coming out into your education institutions, what would he gain?
DAMS is a very new institution which is going to be starting its academic year this 2023. Basically, we are trying to incorporate the kind of system what it is prevailing in all over US. Because now the NEP policy itself is more or less in conjunction with the overall policy which is prevalent all over the world. So we are also trying to incorporate the same kind of teaching patterns, the same kind of projects and exposure to the industry. All these things will be more or less related to how it is done across in the world. Especially we'll be following more or less the US formula, where students can then easily jump into any kind of a job in the US. That is our basic motto which we are planning to do it.
Sir, that's something great, because when you are having an institution in a tier 3 kind of a place in Karnataka and you are ensuring that your education quality is reaching to the level of US education, that means a very great level of vision you have in front.
See, when you say to look for knowledge, I would rather go to even to a desert to gain the knowledge. So we're not in a desert though, but we're still part of a lot of habitat with a lot of culture and society, and there's a lot of people living around. And yet it is the heart of the city now, because the whole of the action is towards the north of Bangalore. So we're part of that. So I don't see any reason why students, I think it's a very conducive atmosphere to stay away from the city and be among the greenery. We have a 3.5 acre campus here. So exclusively, they're in the midst of a lot of, green space and a lot of, fresh air.
Correct.
And no noise. Noise pollution is not there.
Correct.
Any kind of pollution is not here.
I would always...
We don't have any distractions and other things here. So it's a very conducive place,
To all my viewers, it is 100% true, because this is something which I personally experienced. I know what sir is actually referring to. So moving to the next thing. Sir, can you give me some insights about your college? Could be more welcoming to students of different races or economic background?
It's a good point, because today's way of operations in most of the institutions is not trying to be equal to a lot of people. And there's a lot of bifurcations. There's a lot of, discriminations from the viewpoint of their economic status, their caste, religion, and other things. We have always believed in a secular environment. People from all classes, all religions, and economic strata, we don't even look into it. As long as the students are, good and performing well, we welcome everybody in our institution. It's a kind of a, universal institution with secular ideas.
Great, sir. Great. Wonderful work it is. Sir, when you first came to the AMS, or when you were actually setting up the AMS, what was the vision for the college? Has it evolved over time, and how far along in implementing that vision for you? I would take you back to the 2003 October when you started the AMJ Foundation, and could you just briefly?
We started in a very small way, because we wanted to do something new in life. We moved out from the city to this place. We started living here. So in the next door, we picked up a place, and then a small institution like nursing we started. And over a period of time, then we went to start a school in 2011, because my wife was so keen on being a part of children. So we started a CBSE school in 2011. And then the story goes on. We did B.Ed, then we did a whole lot of new things, PUC, degree, and now this year management studies. So hence, we have a lot of things coming up. So we're looking for a new campus now, which is going to be at least about 15 to 20 acres.
Great, sir. Great.
So where we have, extraordinary preschool there coming up. That is our plan.
I hope you fulfill all the wishes or all the plans which were actually in front of you. So coming to the last part of this session, I would like to ask you, can you tell me what are some plans that you're currently designing for your institutions, college international affairs, and for students?
See, we have a new campus coming up now, which is in the more of a accessible area towards the heart of Chikbanawala, where you have a lot of connectivity to metro, rail, and buses and everything. So it will be a central part of the our institutions there, where people can access very easily. They don't have to come a little further inside to this campus. So that is one addition which we're doing. Great. Secondly, we are coming up with new technologies, especially in the field of drones, which is the most important thing coming up in the future. We are trying to have a particular specialized course for the MBA graduates also in the drone technology, in association with the DGCA, that is the central government affiliation which we are going to attain for our drone technology program. These are the two new things which we're trying to do. Yeah.
That was very innovative, because getting drone specialization course and all integrated with your BA, that is something which you are really looking forward, I guess.
Yeah, because that's the future, So
exactly.
We thought this should be an opportunity for, the senior management students to understand the importance of drone technology. But they will be at the helm of, trying to implement this in various areas. and giving a lot of employment opportunity to a whole lot of new people. We're looking at least about 2 lakh people, joining this particular course for the next 2 years. Yeah, because there's so much of requirement. That is how it is in the field of health, agriculture, and a whole lot of new defense everywhere. So that is the future of it. That is one new thing addition which we plan to do.
Great. Sir, I would tell you the last 10 minutes was something which is special for me. Like, thank you for joining with College Dunia's Thoughts on Education initiative. Your thoughts on education was brilliant, actually. And I, along with behalf of College Dunia, wish you all the very best for all the endeavors which are coming up. And
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.